Calculated Warrior here. Have you ever tried running from the police in wet clothes? Today's story, we will be covering just that. A few years ago, I was investigating a metal theft of an antique fence on a historic property. The theft and damages to the fence were estimated to be well over $200,000. Later the next day, I received a tip from a citizen who was walking his dog on a paved trail near the historic property. This citizen reported he was standing over a footbridge. He saw two men underneath the bridge. He overheard them talking about cutting up the fence and selling the metal to a scrap dealer. This citizen provided details of these men, and I responded out to the trail to see if I could locate them. My backing officer and I were walking on the trail near the footbridge when one of the male suspects came out of the bushes on a bicycle. I told him to stop, and he attempted to ride away. I was within a few feet of him and reached out and physically pulled the male off of the bicycle. This man gave the excuse of him not seeing us, and he did not know we were trying to stop him. I had him get off the bicycle and told him why I was detaining him. I asked the man for his name, and I started a records check to verify and see if he had any arrest warrants. My records check came back with this man being wanted for a felony theft. This man started to take off his backpack, which concerned me. But since we had him blocked 3 of the 4 sides and a river to his back, I did not think he would be able to escape. As the man placed the backpack on the ground, I could hear the sound of metal clinking. I looked at the partially open backpack on the ground and could see cut up metal pieces of the antique fence. This man knew he was going to be arrested, so he turned and dove headfirst into the murky, muddy, cold river. I was not about to go into the river after him, but didn't want him to get away either. I told my backing officer to stay on this side of the river and with the backpack. I immediately decided to run back 1 block to a roadway for a car bridge crossing the river. I ran as fast as my legs would carry me, with my extra 25 to 30 pounds of police gear strapped to my body. I got to the bridge relatively quick and could see the man had already made it all the way across and was getting out of the river, attempting to climb up a steep bank. I still had to run up the roadway for about another 25 yards until there was an opening in a field allowing me to access where the man got out. I turned the corner to the field and could see the man running about 75 yards in front of me. This man was fully clothed and soaked through, and he attempted to run, or should I say, waddled like a human penguin. The man saw me coming and must have known he wasn't going to make it all the way across the field before I got to him. He turned back towards the river and jumped in just as I was about to reach him. I observed him swim about halfway across the river. Then he stopped and turned towards me and started to laugh and taunt me, saying I wasn't fast enough to catch him. I responded by pointing my finger to my backing officer on the other side of the river, waiting to receive him. The man just then noticed he was trapped and had nowhere to go. He put his head down and swam back over to me, where I took him into custody. He was later taken to jail in his wet clothes. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, subscribe and comment. Thanks for watching. Stay safe and stay dangerous.